Beyond the Earth, there is a plethora of other worlds beyond the comprehension of civilians. By chance, so many have fallen in the plight of the universe's dark era, either from being conquered by another or naturally outgrowing itself. The planets always have ways of renewing themselves, but people can get vicious in the meantime of hardship. I pity those who have been so hardened that they can only think of themselves, but I relate to their drive to protect what remains. During my time as a Precure, I have protected so many different people from their demise. I have also fought people just as diverse. All encounters are destined to change us, aren't they? Even if subtly, they weaved our path to the future. Despite being this age last year, I stayed back a little longer. My name is Akimoto Komachi. I was 16 years old when this all began. You see, during our third year, monsters called nightmares started popping up, and I joined the Precure 5. We defeated them at the start of the next year, but right when we believed peace had been won, a new group, Eternal, emerged. To stay by our comrades, we held off on going to high school, but now, with all our threats vanquished 1 year further. Morning.
Good morning, Komachi. Are you nervous?
Only a little. I just wonder how those four are doing.
We'll see them later. We should hurry. What were you looking at?
Ah! Who? Right. Let's not be late.
Yeah.
We left class that afternoon feeling relieved by how well it had gone. And we continued talking as we looked for a place to eat lunch. My surprise, as soon as we were around the corner, I spotted him once more.
Hey there!
Ah!
I'm Minazuki Karen, and this is my friend.
Akimoto Komachi. And you are?
Komachi, huh? Just call me Darren.
Would you like to eat lunch with us?
The two of you are welcome to join me if you want.
Have you enjoyed your first classes thus far?
Alright, I nearly got lost getting to some of them.
The rest of the afternoon went on just as well, with pleasant conversations against the rising nerves. At some point, I could tell he was anxious too. Even when I stopped to give him time to share, he pushed it down. We parted when classes were to start again. My heart seemed to quake like energetic clouds, eager to storm. Quaking as class after class and soul after soul passed each other by. Experiences of before become tools to keep facing towards the new. So, to summarize, the day pattered on like a storm, flying high on through it, like a bird between expressions. I had fallen in love at first meeting. We walked by the Nat's house after school. This was essentially the Precure's secret base, a jewelry store run by Nuts as a cover for our shenanigans. However, Nuts has been stuck in Palmyra for ages with his king duties. But, of course, right as we walked by, the other half of our team appeared.
Karen! Komachi! Hey! I got too excited.
Don't tee-hee me. We're already in our third year. You should know by now.
I only wanted to catch up so we can walk together.
How can you be mad at that?
I don't even know.
These three girls would complete our team. The five of us have been friends forever, it feels like.
I wish Milk was walking with us too.
It has been a while since any of them have written to us.
How about this weekend?
When I go to check on the rose garden, you all can come with me.
I can't wait!
Hey, wait up!
How about we study together? The course changed towards Karen's manor, a cheerful tone as we swapped adventures from today. Amber beams shone as the last blinks of the sun, the rays hitting the gazebo's arches. Two sounds reigned supreme, the chatter blend of laughter with the studious business of scribbling practice.
Wow, look! Chestnut butterflies!
On occasion, some biting of chips or admiring the flowers that bloomed in Karen's garden. Nostalgic breezes gently brushed our hair, with chestnut tigers drinking their fill before their trip.
So pretty!
It's getting kinda cold for this.
I didn't know they migrated. Will they return in the spring?
They travel to warm places for their eggs. If they don't, there won't be as many of them next year. Something wrong?
Yubo for high schoolers. Rin and I graduate from Lumiere soon. Then it will be Urara's turn the next year. Cocoa and Nuts are too busy to visit. Syrup and Milk have their home lives.
At the start of summer, we said we would visit Palmer every 3 days. Karen was engrossed in medical studies. Both of us had to get into our ideal high schools. But I had to help the family with the shop while I was writing my novel. Rin was watching her siblings practicing soccer and designing jewelry. And Urara auditioned for more and more musical. In short, chasing our dreams led to moments like this becoming rarer.
What if, when we all go to different schools, we stop being friends?
Doubt we'd let that happen.
You hardly hear of middle school friends who stay together as adults. What if it's a journey we can't come back from?
Quenching at my heart, everyone watches the now lonely insect flutter off through the sunset. The silence lingered a little too long for comfort before Rin shivered.
We'll worry about it later.
Can't wait to visit everyone on Saturday.
Right.
Even so, if something ever happened to this, I think we'd be okay. We would always have friends, even in that future. So, not like we would be alone.
Maybe our old group will just grow from here.
Kamichi's already made a new friend.
Yeah? What are they like?
Komachi, you speak of him so fondly. Like, have you memorized every moment? Do you by chance?
Congratulations!
You should tell him.
You should have seen her face earlier. There's no doubt.
I should, but I'm a bit nervous.
Don't be! You totally got this.
Tomorrow when you see him after school, maybe in the courtyard or the roof.
We're not allowed on the roof.
You're creative. You'll think of something.
Thank you. I'll do my best. If the moment arises. To that, we went inside, the shadows of roses dancing against the window behind us. The week threaded on with classes once more. Working away towards our dreams, I carried some books through the library, placing down some Grimm's tales and similar. Then, from my book bag, I donned the holy grail of my notebooks. Sitting down, with the click of my pen, I began analyzing the books. As I dove through the world of fairy tales, my eye caught a truth. Walking by the entrance filled my heart, and I could not help but walk over. My eyes met his while my notes were squeezed against my chest.
Oh, hi again. You know, it was nice having lunch with you two yesterday. I hope we can do it again.
Yeah, of course. I smiled pleasantly, beating in my heart. I remembered my friends and their encouragement. This was as good a time as any to ask, but at the same time, I was worried it was too soon. We had only known each other for a few days, and life is unlike the books behind me. Still, I take a deep breath, starting to whisper. Would you...
You still like reading, don't you?
He passed the table, sounding appreciative. Still, how did he know that? I could not think of where we met before starting school. I was studying them for ideas.
That's so cool. For a class?
He pondered, which I shook to, walking around to sit behind the table. I placed down my notebook and was more at ease talking about my work. Well, I am a writer, you see. Find it useful to be well read.
That's even cooler. Can I see?
They're just notes, not a real story. But if you want to...
That still sounds interesting. Thank you.
Want to walk home with me after?
Sure, sounds fun.
That evening, we left the building, running into Karen briefly. She immediately saw us together, my best friend smiling happily for me. Hello, Karen.
Hello, you two.
Want to walk with us?
I would love to, but I have a lot of studying to do. I'll see you at Nate's house tomorrow.
Of course.
Oh, right, the Nat's house.
You've heard of them?
Yeah, I have to go there actually.
Well, my excuses. The truth is, we're meeting there on Saturday to visit the Cure Rose Garden. So, as much as I would love to, I won't be able to invite a civilian. But I'm sure everyone would like to meet him. The owner lives out of town, so we're preparing for the reopening.
Well then, I can help out.
He seems adamant about going, so I need more light. We wouldn't want to bother you. How about stopping by on Sunday? I'll introduce you to everyone then.
Sure, that works. I would love to meet your friends. Thanks, Komachi. You're so kind.
You're welcome. I returned the expression, feeling warm as we proceeded through the resting town. At some point, I even hoped it would last longer than it would for the sun to set. When I reached my house, he looked excited by the sweet shop my parents run, so before bidding farewell, I let him have some daifuku to go. My smile remained while he rounded the corner out of view. At the same time in the Palmier Kingdom, little did we know the turmoil brewing in neighboring lands.
Don't startle me like that, Mino!
Sorry, Robo. It was urgent, Robo.
They were attacked. Why, Mino? The Shatine Kingdom has always been a peaceful nation, Mino. We'll take the refugees here in the castle. Go alert King Coco and King Nuts, Mino.
Get it, Robo.
He hasn't come back from the woods, Ken.
I'd better be ready to call my teammates, Mino.
None of the other groups have seen Darren either, Robu.
Darren's gone, Mino? He didn't, Mino.
They said to welcome all survivors in and left to set up defenses, Robo.
Another emergency, Mino! Darren want to find Precure all on his own, Mino.
Well, that's the others when they visit, Robo. We have to prevent more injuries right now, Robo. We can't lose Palmier again, Robo.
Yeah. Of course, this had to happen right before our reunion. Let's end this quickly.
Hmm?